Well, hello everyone. Uh, Last year, I did a couple of reviews of shows that I was watching, and it just so happens to be that, uh, two of the shows that I reviewed, one was like the worst series of last year, and the other one was a nice surprise. It was one of the best shows that I saw last year. And yes, we are talking about uh, The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, which was, I was really hoping that that show would be Tolkien and go more into the lore instead of being the message, the woke message, and just change everything around. And it really was people doing whatever they wanted to do. It had nothing to do with the Lord of the Rings. Big disappointment there. And the other one, which was a pleasant surprise, was House of the Dragon. And yeah, it was really good and it was a nice surprise. So, forward to this year, I've been watching two shows that, once again, one is a major disappointment, and the other one is, it knocked me off of my chair. I'm surprised and in a good way. I mean, really? And these two shows are The Mandalorian and season three of Picard. Both Mandalorian and Picard are in their third season. I really liked the first season of The Mandalorian. I was like, okay, we're getting back into some Star Wars that I can relate to. Whereas, season one of Picard, I started watching it, and every episode, I'm like, I want to vomit. This is not good. This is not what, you know, what Star Trek was to me. Because, yeah, Star Trek and Star Trek The Next Generation, were a big part of my life and my childhood. And so this was not it for me. I didn't even watch season two of Picard. Whereas I did watch season two of The Mandalorian, and it was mostly okay. And there was a few snags here and there, and sometimes I was wondering where are we going with the overall arch. And I did think that they were gonna, he's a bounty hunter or something similar, and you'll have episodes, a contract here, a contract there, and maybe a storyline throughout the show. And it I couldn't figure out where they were going with the show. And then in the last episode, it brought me to tears seeing Luke Skywalker come and pick up the little Grogu, which we called Baby Yoda, even though it's not Yoda, but everybody calls him Baby Yoda. And this was just, oh man, this is gonna get good. And so I started watching, season three, and it's like, well, Grogu's here again. Didn't Luke take him? I'm confused. Then we have, what is it? That female. Uh, I really liked her role in this, Cara Dune, and all that stuff. She was badass, and I don't know where she's gone to all of a sudden. And so I'm very confused. I'm very lost. And so far, it's like even not this last episode, but the one before. It was like 2 minutes of The Mandalorian, and the rest of the hour, this, I don't know whose show it was. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I, it's crap. Total crap. And I get to season three of Picard, and I'm like, this is the movies that they should have done 25 years ago. Okay, they maybe not could have done it 25 years ago because Picard's son could not be 25 years old, but still, This is the kind of stuff that I would have liked to seen 20 years ago. And I am just riveted. I am enjoying it. I mean, they kind of bypassed season 1 and season, I don't know, season 2. I didn't watch season 2 of Picard. But people said, "Yep, give it a try. Give season 3 a try. You'll see it's not what you think it's going to be." And so I'm telling you folks, give season 3 Picard a chance. Even if you haven't seen season 1 and season 2, from what I told, season 2 was even worse than season 1. So I'm happy that I did not see it. I kind of regret seeing season 1, but season 3 so far, absolutely gold. It's not a 10 out of 10, but for me, it's easily, like a 9 out of 10. I'm not a Trekkie. I don't know Spock's blood type and all that stuff, so I'm not a real Trekkie. I'm just a Star Trek fan, and just like I used to be a Star Wars fan, and I kind of threw all of this under the bus and moved on to other shows. But yeah, some of these things are bringing me back into the fold, and yes. So I'm just here. I'll go maybe in more detail in future, recordings and whatnot for you folks. Mostly I'm going to be streaming on Twitch and on YouTube, my gaming sessions and whatnot. But I just wanted to come back on reviews of shows. I'm going to watch a few other shows and, probably let you folks know what I think about them. But that's it for now. So catch me in my streams. Uh, Currently, I'm playing a lot of Fallout 76 and MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. But games change all the time. I could go back to World of Warships or Skyrim or, you know, something similar. But, yeah, stay tuned for more stuff. Catch you guys later.